At the Game Awards, the Tekken 8 trailer finally dropped, and oh my god did it look good. I couldn't make a reaction video because I was already in bed at that time when it came out, because in England it came out around 2-3 o'clock in the morning. But I thought I would break down the trailer for you guys to say what I picked out from the trailer, talk about some returning characters, some arenas. So let's dive straight into it. Let's talk about what I found in the Tekken 8 trailer.
Don't forget to subscribe!
Now I just want to start by saying that the graphics in this game look so cool. They honestly look amazing to me. I think the new designs of the characters look really cool, especially when you compare them to Tekken 7. There's a clear upgrade. I love the use of color during the fights. The effects make every move stand out and just feel strong, and I just can't wait to get my hands on the game. Right, let's talk about returning characters, because I know that's what everyone's talking about. That's the big thing from the trailer. So let's talk about each character that we see in the trailer. Now of course we see Jin and Kazuya. Of course we know Jin and Kazuya are coming back. We saw them in the previous trailer. Both of them are wearing different suits from the original teaser though. Here we see Kazuya wearing his classic suit with a long jacket looking like it has purple scale design. Jin has more of a biker design with a white leather jacket, the biker trousers and the boots. This trailer definitely adds more to the idea that Jin has some control over his devil, as we see him in combat and certain moves bring out the devil. We also see some cinematic shots of Jin flying with his wings, but it doesn't look like he's in full devil mode. We also of course see Devil Kazuya, and he just looks great. In one scene it looks like he's about to kill a bunch of innocent people in the street. I'm not sure if he actually does it or not, because there is a shot of him surrounded by flame and smoke, but we also see Jin on his bike racing towards Kazuya. So are those flame and smoke the result of Kazuya blowing up Jin's bike? Or has he just destroyed this small town? Well, maybe Jin was the one who caused the fire. There is a shot where we see Kazuya sitting in a helicopter. Then later, when we see him staring down Jin, he is standing in the wreckage of that same helicopter. So maybe Jin was the one who brought him down and started the fight. We also know that this fight would lead to Jin being thrown in the ocean, as we open the trailer with Jin sinking down. We see a shadowy figure coming towards him, but then that shadowy figure shows its hand reaching towards Jin. But whose hand is that? Is this Kazuya swimming down to finish off Jin? Is this a character we've not seen yet? Or is this the big return that we'll talk about in just a few minutes? The legend that is King is shown in this trailer with a new design. The color scheme is still the classic blue and yellow, but this time it seems they've changed the style of tights King is wearing. Usually it's the Superman style with the trunks over tights design, but this time they've gone for a bit of a different design, and just from these shots I'm already liking it. He's still got his cape with a nice black and white design on the back, and the feathers and the necklace he's wearing kinda give me a Talokan vibe, so maybe it was based off some Mayan designs as well. I'm not really sure. Paul Phoenix is back with a new look. It looks like he has a different hairstyle, with it being brushed down to the side rather than the iconic hair we know pointing up. He looks kind of rough, and it looks like he's in full biker mode. He's got his leather jacket on, which says Paul Phoenix on the back with some yellow letters. To me the first letter looks like a letter from the katakana Japanese alphabet, but I'm not sure what the second letter is. If you guys know what it is, please let me know down below. From the animation it looks like his rage is going to be the burning fist, which is his iconic punching move. I hope that this is something different than the last game though, because in Tekken 7 his rage was the burning fist as well. A brand new Jack is seen in this trailer. Jack 8 has some futuristic kind of design with a red power source surging throughout his body, and it looks like it links up to a machine on his face, which to me looks like a laser. Maybe he has some like Cyclops kind of design. He's also wielding a massive gun that he uses to fly in on. And we see in the trailer that he can summon a giant sword to attack his opponents. So maybe his new design allows him to connect to these weapons, or maybe he has like a nanotech design where he can just pull these out at any time. We see a close-up of Lars as well as he cheers on Jin. We also see a bit of his moveset against Jack. It looks like he's wearing a white suit. Similar to Jin and Kazuya, I think Lars will get a different costume as well. That looks more like his fighting gear that we've seen before, the one with the lion head in the chest. We also see Law fighting Paul. But I think here my theory was actually correct. I think that this is the return of Forest Law, and it's not actually Martial Law. I honestly think he looks really cool. The wraps around his arm just make him look, I don't know, it just really looks cool to me. I think the bits where we see him using the nunchucks is probably something to do with his rage, maybe his rage art or rage drive, I'm not sure which one, but I think that will be definitely part of his rage. And of course the biggest thing to come out of this trailer is the return of Jun Kazama. It has been 27 years since Jun Kazama was in a mainline Tekken game. with her first appearance in Tekken 2, and now after all these years she has finally returned. But my question is this a flashback of Jun, or has she really returned? The first shots we see of Jun, we see her reaching down to Jin, but look at the hand that reaches back. To me that does not look like modern day Jin. To me that looks like a child's hand. So maybe this is a flashback where we see Jun's life between Tekken 2 and 3. Jun's design in this trailer reminds me a lot of her Tekken Tag 2 design with the black and white color scheme. We do see a shot of a bird landing on her hand, which to me looked like an intro into a fight. And there is a scene where it looks like she's using some sort of powers, maybe her angel gene, on Jin. To me, this kind of looked like it was going to be part of her rage. And also the way she walks in past the smoke that disguises her kind of reminded me of her surprise appearance in Tekken Tag 2 arcade mode, where she appears after you defeat True Ogre. So maybe Jun will be like Kazumi, where she is playable, but she won't actually be returning to the present time in the story. But that's just what I think. You guys let me know what you think down below. Now I just want to quickly talk about some of the arenas that is seen in the trailer. One of the first arenas that we see is where Paul versus Law is taking place, and it looks like this is taking place in a Roman Colosseum. You can see some statues in the background of some Roman soldiers, and it looks like the Colosseum is packed with eager fans. I have no idea why they would be fighting in a Colosseum, but this is Tekken we're talking about. They came with fighting bears, boxing kangaroos, and whatever the hell gun is. The fight between Jack and King takes place in a heavily damaged building. You can see that part of it is still on fire. Outside you can see a helicopter that's shining its light inwards, but I'm not sure if this is part of the arena or just Jack's entrance, which I kinda doubt. I think it will be part of the arena. We also see some other buildings in the background that look equally destroyed, so either this city is a victim to the devils beating the hell out of each other, or maybe this is a city that was destroyed during Jin's reign of terror, where he tried to use war to summon Azazel. We also see that this arena is an interactable one. King punches Jack into a wall, which ends up blowing up and sending Jack into the air. We have seen wall breaks that lead to another arena before in Tekken games, and it looks like we'll be getting more interactable arenas in this game. Lars' battle with Jack takes place in a bright neon city. In the background we can see a big neon sign that looks like it says Leroy, and right next to it is a building that says Bob Burger. I'm not sure if this is a shout out to the Tekken characters or not, but it does make me question whether these characters are going to be in the game or not. When I did first see this city, I thought this is going to probably take place in Tokyo or something, but if you take a closer look later in the trailer, it looks like Jin and Kazuya are fighting in a ruined version of this city. And when we see them getting ready to battle, the big round screen behind them reads MGM, Manhattan General Marketing. So it looks like Kazuya and Jin are taking their war abroad and now brawling it out in America. So yeah, that's all the arenas I spotted. Now let's just quickly talk about the story, and I think it's very clear what the story is going to be. As I said in my theory video, this game is going to focus on Jin versus Kazuya. We do see Lars supporting Jin, and I think that probably means we're going to be getting Lee and Elisa as well, because we saw all of them together at the end of Tekken 7 getting ready to fight Kazuya. So there's no doubt in my mind that that alliance is still together. It looks like this fight is going to cause a lot of destruction. Like, look at them, they're already fighting and destroying Manhattan, so maybe that we'll see some repercussions to that. I'm not sure if we'll see any other characters get involved in the story. I know a lot of people think Heihachi will be coming back, but I really doubt Heihachi is coming back. But maybe Nina will come back. Nina's been a main part of the story recently. Maybe Anna, we don't know, because she's been siding with Kazuya. Ling Xiaoyu, the last time we saw Ling Xiaoyu was with what was the exorcist name? Claudio, that's it. So we did see Claudio doing something with Ling Xiaoyu, so maybe he'll be in this game. We're gonna have a devil fighting another devil, so of course the person who's this exorcist who wants to destroy all the demons in the world is probably going to be involved in this story, and maybe he's going to use Ling Xiaoyu as his leverage, so we'll see what happens. I want to see if Asuka is going to be in this game, because obviously I think Asuka should be a vital part of this story, because this to me looks like it's the Kazama storyline, and of course she is a Kazama. But with the return of Jun, and if she is going to be playable, are they going to be using two characters that are very similar movesets? Now obviously they have done that in the past. We've seen Kuma and Panda, Eddie and Christy, so it wouldn't be surprising if Asuka is in this game and still has like a very similar moveset to Jun, but we'll see. There's no doubt in my mind that Asuka is going to be in this game. I think it would be weird if she was removed from the game, where they start focusing on her bloodline. But yeah, that's everything I spotted in this trailer. I think that's everything. So you guys let me know down below what you think from this trailer. Are you excited for this game? Do you believe anything I said? What are your theories? If you liked this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Let me know down below what you thought about this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye everybody.